Well, let's talk now to Bobby McDonagh, who's a former Irish ambassador to Italy. Welcome to the programme. Thank you for joining us. So why does Ireland want to do this?
Well, I think it's the right decision at the right time, and there are three reasons for wanting to do it. The first is a matter of principle. Ireland is a country that had to struggle for its independence and recognition a long time ago through very difficult times, and we believe that the Palestinian people have a right to a state and an equal right to the right of the Israelis to have a state. Secondly, we hope that it will make a practical contribution to an eventual two-state solution. However difficult that may be, it is the only possible solution to the problems. And of course, the two-state solution, I would absolutely emphasize, as our Prime Minister did, means Israel's absolute right to exist and right to its own security. It's a two-state solution. And thirdly, it's a matter of timing. The United Nations General Assembly voted overwhelmingly, 143 votes to 9, to give full membership to the Palestinians. They voted earlier this month. And we are moving with Spain and Norway. There's no country that is more associated with trying to establish peace in the Middle East than Norway. Ireland has made its contribution too, but the Oslo Accords, called after the capital city in Norway, were a major attempt that still figure in any analysis of the attempts that have been made to bring peace to the Middle East. So we've moved with like-minded partners, but it's absolutely not about rewarding Hamas. The Irish government has consistently condemned Hamas and did so again today for their appalling crimes on the 7th of October. So for the Israeli government to jump up and down and say that we're rewarding Hamas, I understand why they do it, because they don't like the decision to recognise Palestine and they're criticising the three countries in any way they can. But the fact is that it isn't the recognition of Palestine by three countries that is leading to Palestinian extremism. It's the behaviour of the Netanyahu government over the last 6 months that is increasing Palestinian extremism.
And you talked a few moments ago about Ireland's struggle for recognition. Ireland, of course, having a history of moving on after that with two seemingly irreconcilable sides. How hard do you think it will be here?
I think it would be incredibly difficult. And I couldn't suggest that what happened in Ireland, the Good Friday Agreement that brought peace to Northern Ireland, is an exact template for what should happen in the Middle East. But I would say that it is a sign of hope. I mean, the situation in Northern Ireland appeared irreconcilable, and the long tradition of animosity between different traditions in Ireland goes back even further than the Israeli-Palestine conflict. So we're very pleased that we were able to reconcile difference by recognising that the only way to overcome a divide where opinions are divided is by agreement. So we would hope that that sort of spirit in general and that sort of hope will play a little bit into the situation in the Middle East, but we recognise that it's a different situation and highly complex.
Well, Ireland's Prime Minister said that today's decision to recognise Palestine is taken to help create a peaceful future. Do you think that's possible?
Well, a peaceful future can't be created by a single decision like today's decision. There's a very complex tapestry of issues that are involved. But I think what is clear is that if there is to be a peaceful solution, it has to involve a two-state solution. It has to involve an Israel that's secure within its own borders and a Palestinian state that's also secure within its own borders, with equal respect for the two noble peoples of Israel and Palestine. So we can't claim to be magicians. We don't claim that we have suddenly found a solution to all the problems. But we hope that in our small way, we are nudging along the process towards negotiations and ultimately peace in that very troubled part of the world.
Bobby, great to talk to you today. Thank you for joining us. That's Bobby McDonagh, the former Irish ambassador to Italy.